Hi, I'm your instructor Liz, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of the course. So this is Intro to Programming, and what you're going to be learning in this course is the C++ programming language. C++ is a great general purpose language. It's a language that you can find on all kinds of devices. It's used to program things like apps for phones. It's used in mainframes. You can use it to write operating systems. It was used for a whole lot of different purposes. And it's also kind of the Latin of programming languages. So a lot of the modern languages are based on C++ and C++ syntax. So if you learn Java or JavaScript or Python, you're going to see a lot of similarities between them and C++. So C++ is a great first language to learn. The course is organized by weeks, and when you start with here at the home page, you can see there's links here, and we'll start with week 1. Maybe, there we go. And week 1, you have your orientation and your first programming chapter. So you go through this information and read all this. The textbook. You're free to purchase the 8th edition of the textbook in the bookstore. It's not required. You can use this 6th edition instead, which is in the public domain now, and it's free. Programming doesn't really change that much. The C++ language, especially at the level we're going to be learning it, is really pretty stable. So there's not a huge difference between the 2 editions of the book. Some of the examples might be a little different, but either one is fine. And then there's some other things here that you need to go through. So go through the orientation materials. And then you'll start chapter 1. And every chapter is organized the same way. You have objectives, tells you what you're going to learn in the chapter. And then you have these learning activities, and it tells you what you should do. So you should read, tell you what chapter to read. You'll go to this link, and you have to click on it here again to get there. And you're going to be assigned different chapters of this W3 schools tutorial. They have a bunch of different languages, and this is obviously the C++ language. So it's really kind of cool. It gives you a little bit of text and then lets you try different things in a controlled environment. So it allows you to practice small things, little discrete tasks. And from there you can build into your programs. And then for each chapter, there's also videos. So most of the videos are from YouTube. And all the chapters except chapter 1 also have mini lectures in here. So I'm going to go through those materials. And then you have assignments. Now, for those of you that have had me before, in all my other courses, everything for the online classes are due on Sunday. In this course, they're not. Some of your assignments are due on Friday, and some are due on Sunday. So I'm going to show you chapter 2 or 3. Might make a little more sense when we come down here. So some of these assignments are what I would call like scaffolding assignments. The content quiz is more about theory, and then the programming practice assignments are just like little bits and pieces of program. It's not writing a whole program. So these are kind of warm-up assignments. These are the ones that are due on Fridays. And then on Sunday, you have your programming assignment, your full-blown program where you write a program, and you have an extra credit discussion question. And when you go into the programming assignment, it's going to start out with a video. And that'll give you a little overview of what you need to do, and then there's the instructions for that. So some of your assignments are due Friday, some are due Sunday. So just so you know that off the bat. And all the due dates are posted. You can see when things are due by clicking on the syllabus link. The dates are next to the assignment. It's also in the calendar. So, the due dates are all over the place. And we're doing mostly a chapter a week, although some of the meatier chapters will spread out over 2 weeks, like chapter 4 is spread out over 2 weeks because that's your first program, so that one's spread out over 2 weeks. And let's see which else. Functions is spread out over 2 weeks. That's a pretty meaty chapter. And arrays is also spread out over 2 weeks. So it's pretty much, you can say, a chapter a week, but some of the more difficult chapters will be spread out over 2 weeks. There is a midterm and a final. There are 2 parts to the midterm and the final. There is a theory exam and a skill exam, or a program that you have to do. And there is more information about them when you get to those modules. So I have materials in the exams that you can use to study the PowerPoints, key terms, a lot of different sample programs, the code for it, and the IPO charts, input process output charts, which you'll be doing. And there's a practice theory exam. So there's information, when you get to there, it's a little early to start worrying about the exams now, but there's 2, a theory and a skill, and there's more information posted about that online. Another note about the assignments, this is a revise and resubmit course. You learn programming by doing programming. So, you'll be working, and to be honest with you, programs very seldom work the first time. It just doesn't happen, even if you've been programming for forever. So revising and resubmitting is just part of being a programmer. So whenever you have a program that doesn't work or you're stuck, submit it. Put it through the submission, and I get notified of the submissions. I will make you feedback videos and help you get through it, or, over whatever hump you happen to be stuck on at that particular time. So remember, this is all revise and resubmit. This course also, to keep you from getting behind, I'm applying a 5% per day late penalty. So you actually want to kind of, work yourself ahead a little bit. Don't start on your program Sunday night and get stuck, because, I don't have much of a life, but I'm probably not going to be able to give you feedback at 11 o'clock on Sunday night, if something isn't working. So work ahead is what I'm trying to tell you, to work ahead a little bit in this course. Don't wait until the last minute. Programming is challenging. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It's going to be a lot of work. You want to make this course a priority. Like I said, do not wait until the last minute. Do not get behind. But the good news is I'm here to help you. I can give you personalized feedback. I can do that via video. And I will get back to you pretty quickly, not, at 11:15 on a Sunday night. But if you ask a question on a Thursday, I will probably get back to you, pretty quickly. So know that I am also here to help. And we do have some tutoring services available for this course. So I think that pretty much covers it. That's a quick overview. If, you have any questions or any problems, I am here for you. And I'm more than happy to help. I love programming. Programming is my thing. So I really enjoy teaching this class, and I really like, helping people debug their programs. So really, if you need help, please let me know. I am here for you. So hope you have a good semester. I'm looking forward to working with you.